We finally made it to the ocean. We are at Castaway Cay in the middle of the Castaway Cay 5K challenge.
It's so beautiful out here.
It's beautiful.
Captain, see you on the Love Boat.
We are back shoreside from the Castaway Cay Challenge 2018, and we had a blast.
Yes, it was definitely an awesome experience. We were aboard the beautiful Disney Dream for a 4-night Bahamian cruise.
Yes, and the Castaway Cay Challenge is a really unique race. It's part of the Walt Disney World Marathon Weekend, and you can run in any of the 4 distances here at Walt Disney World. So that's a 5K, a 10K, a half, or a full marathon, or any combination thereof. Then you go on the 4-night cruise that leaves that next Monday, and you run a 5K on their private island, Disney's private island, Castaway Cay in the Bahamas.
Yeah, and the great part about this cruise is that the vast majority of people on the cruise were runners. Like Katie said, you can run any distance from the 5K on, so almost the entire family can, take part in the Castaway Cay Challenge. I think the minimum age was 5, they said, so that's definitely a really cool thing for you to do with your family.
Yeah, and because there were so many runners on the ship, they had some really cool Run Disney activities on board. They had some craft days where you could make signs, like for spectators, like if your family's coming along, so even if they're not old enough to run, they can cheer you on. There was Run Disney trivia, and then in addition to like all the fun Disney stuff that you know and love on a Disney cruise.
Exactly, and since there were so many runners, and Wi-Fi is not free on the ship, unfortunately, they had to have a runner's information session the night before the race, which was pretty interesting. It was held in the Walt Disney Theater. And it was held by a Run Disney executive, and basically just laid out everything that's going to happen at the race, where you need to be, what time it's going to be, and the things that are going on. Also had a Q&A session, which went just about as well as you can expect a Run Disney Q&A session to go. It was still fun.
Yeah, and then the next morning, we did have to meet at 5:45 a.m., which is arguably way later than a normal Run Disney race, so we're not really complaining. And then you sat in the Walt Disney Theater according to your corral, so A, B, and C. And then they walked you out the 3/4 of a mile to a mile walk off the boat to the shoreline, the start line, and it actually was pretty smooth. It went really well.
Yeah, and then the race, the start line was on the airstrip on the island, which was it was a little fun. The actual course itself was pretty much just an out and back on Big L, and then it did the bicycle loop over by the airstrip. There were a few characters on the course, which you just saw in the video, and then actually, if you noticed, on the way there were one character, and then on the way back from the there and back, they had already switched out. So that was a little fun, something you don't usually see. It allowed for some of the slower people, I guess, to get more characters.
Yeah, and it definitely was a leisurely, it wasn't a chip-timed race.
Right.
Everyone was just out there having fun, and that's what I think I liked about it. It was like a vacation race, if you will.
Exactly.
And really nice medals at the finish line.
Yeah. Beautiful. Love the Castaway Cay Challenge medal. It was an actual big medal, as they're doing now. And it had the big 25th anniversary for the 25th anniversary of the Walt Disney World Marathon Weekend. And
the normal medal was still a poly medal, and if you're familiar with those from some of the old races, I don't hate them. I still think they're cute, and honestly, they're appropriate for the cruise because, you could probably wear them swimming.
Exactly. There was beer and champagne at the finish line, which we had originally told were free. Clayton, I'm looking at you. The cruise director did tell us they were free at the start line, but then at the finish line we found out they were not free.
Yeah, so we hopped back on the ship for the drink of the day was our option.
Yeah, exactly.
And then everyone did have to go back to the ship. It was just too early to stay out on the island. They didn't have it cleared yet for everyone to come on. So everyone had back on the ship. Some people went back into their staterooms to change. Some people just grabbed their beach bags. Some people went to breakfast. And then some people actually went back on to stage for the second 5K. So the ship always does a 5K when they land at Castaway Cay. It's not sponsored by runDisney. It is just one of the ship activities, and people did offer option to do both. And it is a different course. We didn't make it back for the other one. We were in serious vacation mode. But if we go on another Disney cruise, we're definitely going to check it out. It looks really cute. We did kind of walk along the course. It honestly might be more scenic than our course.
Huh? Well, overall, I think we had a great experience. Katie, would we do this again?
Yeah, so much so that we already put a deposit down while we were on the ship. So next year, it's the 4-night cruise on the Disney Dream that leaves on January 14th.
Right.
And we're already going to be there. And so we're so excited to meet so many more of you because we made so many friends with this cruise. It was amazing.
It was a fantastic time. If you'd like to see a full outline with our day-to-day activities, you can go to our blog, runtheimpossible.com, or Katie put a great blog up.
Yeah, and then feel free to reach out to us with questions. We were a little confused going into it. Cruise life is different than regular life, I guess. So feel free to ask us, like, what did you pack? What did you bring? What did you do on this day? We would love to help you because now we feel like we know more of the answers. Maybe not all of them, but more of them. So, yeah, so keep an eye out here because we've got some great races coming up. So make sure you like and subscribe. And thanks for joining us.